Those of you who make soap and make YouTube videos and talk in your YouTube videos, do you ever not feel like talking in your videos? If you hear noises in the background, that's Boris tearing up a Pringles can. So in this soap making video, I didn't have anything to say. I just wanted to make soap. Making soap is a very relaxing thing. So this soap is going to be a plain soap. I don't make plain soaps very often, but they do get requested by my in-laws. And let's go see how this all turns out. It's the next day and I think we can cut this. Oh yes, that's clean. So what do we have in here again? We got buttermilk and kaolin clay and some sugar. Is that it? I know it's only been 24 hours, but this is just a soap that I felt like making soap, you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Look at this pure looking loaf of soap. Now I know what's inside isn't going to be much of a surprise. Oh, are you surprised? No, I'm not surprised either. Beautiful, isn't it? To me, there really is something beautiful about an uncolored soap. Even though I love making designs and putting colors in it, there's something special and very pretty about a soap with no colors added. A lovely, pure, clean looking bar. So oftentimes I really don't feel like recording while I make soap, and because of that it sometimes actually kind of deters me from making soap, because I'm like, I don't feel like setting up the camera and then talking, and then so I just don't make soap. It's fun making soap and not saying anything but being left to your own thoughts. That's when it really becomes therapeutic, isn't it? Whoa, what is this? A surprise loaf? Yes, I even more didn't want to talk with this one, and I didn't film it at all. That's how much I didn't feel like talking for this loaf. This one has the exact same ingredients, except it's got some French green clay in it this time. And I ran out of the lemongrass and green tea, so there's 3 ounces of lemongrass and green tea in here, and 7 ounces of green Irish tweed. So I did the infinity swirl on top there. I just did a chopstick swirl inside to give it a little bit of personality here. This has been sitting in the mold for 2 days and it is still very, very soft. I'm trying to figure out why. I think I added more water than usual, which is fine. So it's good to have water. Water is the most important thing you could drink. Boris has been doing really well. He is so smart and so sweet and extremely funny. I couldn't ask for a better dog than Boris. I love that. I did dissolve the French green clay in some oil, but there are still speckles. But I actually really like those speckles in there. I think it's very pretty. Here we are a few days later. Soap smells great. Oh, one moment. Boris needs to go outside. guard the house while I'm gone. Did you guys watch the house? Thank you. Anyway, windy out there. The second surprise soap with the French green clay. I don't know if it'll lighten up the green clay, if it'll kind of, you know, how they sometimes do, disappear almost. We'll see. Oh, side stamp, which side stamp on this one too. So yeah. Hope you had some enjoyment out of this video. If you guys ever have any questions for me that I could fill in the silence with, I'll answer your questions. Thanks for hanging out with me all the time and always being so kind in the comments. Oh, my salt bar, truly a chocolate brown, and truly smells wonderful. Then I got a suggestion from Tanya, the wonderful Tanya, who comes and visits so many people on their videos, on my cactus flower and jade soap, which was the last soap. Remember how I had all those medium embeds left over? And I was like, well, I'll just use those on another soap, which I would have. But then Tanya said, you know, you could attach those medium embeds to the front of your soap. And so I did. So, from Tanya's suggestion, all of these soaps have a cute little embed attached with melt and pour soap. And I also dusted these. But I have no footage of this happening because this was a behind the scenes application. So, if you have suggestions for me, I'll take them if I really like them.